I'm here back again to do a airsoft video again, and I've got a few new airsoft guns, and I've been holding out on this one because I wanted to get it on camera when I opened it up. So here we go. This is not even an unboxing, because like this thing showed up in a bag, which is fine. It's UK Arms, and what does it say? Spring powered airsoft pistol. What's the P2400? P2400 is the model of UK Arms, and it's pretty straightforward. You can see all the packaging here, so I can go ahead and get rid of this after. This will pretty much be the whole review of this gun, as well as the unbagging, since it's not in a box. And the reason I wanted to get this on camera was just, yeah, so it says it on both sides. This here, look, not for children under 18 years, and here it says ages 18 and up. And here you can see, this is what like I thought was just really funny. Children toy force gun. Children toy force gun. Am I reading that? Children toy force gun. Yeah. Which I just think is so funny, because like here it's so, at what age is someone a child? Am I a child even though I'm older than 18? I mean, whatever, we're all children, right? We all have parents, you know, presumably. I guess, you know, we could get into the philosophy, but this is not a philosophy video. It is a bit of a more serious video, hence the serious hat. You know, you guys know I love like the furry stuff, but I just felt like skipping that and doing a serious video. Also, this other side, I can't read it. I'm going to unbag it in a second. I cannot read this engraving to save my life. I have no idea what these letters are. You can't see. Also, this thing has a kind of laser flashlight thingy, so we'll get to see how that works. I got this from Airsoft GI for what it's worth. I got a bunch of airsoft guns lately to review. Anyway, so let's get into it. It's nice it has these little holes in it, so it's going to be really easy to open, and like it doesn't, you know, capture air pressure in it here. But just for fun, we're going to bring back an old school favorite of the channel, which also we'll want to review. It's the Cold Steel War Sword. I don't know how to say that. It's a funny thing. I really don't get out enough these days. But we're going to change that. We've been working really hard lately. Alright, that qualifies. Look how sharp that thing was too. It just sliced through this plastic, even after all it's been through. Very nice. Very nice. Cold Steel. We'll review that more later. I'm really just having fun with this video. It might be hard to tell because it's a little bit late, but I don't get the chance to just have fun. I've been working a lot lately, auto-hoaxing the finances, as I've discussed. You know, we'll get into all that stuff later on. So that's cool. We got to cut this thing open. Let's get into it. Alright, there's the packaging. Just so you know, because it doesn't say anything. What does it say here? There's a little warning on the laser pointer. Okay, no real age on it. This thing kind of slides on the rail too. Like I was sliding it around. There's nothing in there to index it at all on this rail thing. It's just a friction kind of hold. Anyway, yeah, we got the packaging. We're officially, well, I don't remember this model. I guess I have the video now. This is a P2400. It's actually fairly big. Let's bring out the Beretta as a size comparison. You can see it's longer than the Beretta. The grip might actually be a little bit shorter though. Not by much. Anyway. It's fairly comfortable grip. Okay, let's pull out the thingy and see if these batteries are any good. Okay, I'm definitely getting a laser pointer on my hand, but on the wall over there, I'm not getting any red dot. I'm just getting this blue light. It's cool looking, but very not functional. Okay, like see, look here. You can see the red dot. Alright, let's see if I can get any. Oh, there's the dot. Oh my gosh, it's not a very. It's really well lit here. I've seen the dot. It's high and to the left. Let's see if I can adjust it. Hold on, hold on. Oh my gosh, this thing just kind of comes off. It is not. I think I can like kind of. At least relative to the sights, the red dot is high and to the left. Very shiny. I like this shiny thing. Okay. It's been a really long time since I've got an airsoft gun with a laser, any kind of batteries associated with it, laser pointer, whatever. I definitely had like a couple of these back in the day, like my early airsoft experience. Alright, there's our magazine. Let's load it up. I got some new BBs. I've got a surprise at the end of the video. So no one even knew about the surprise until you've watched like 11:33 in or so. Okay. But I shopped at a new, this was from Airsoft GI, but I went here, you can see this engraving better. Please comment if you can read this. Looks like TOYS something something HEN. Maybe it's, oh, three. So this has two model numbers. 399A. Number 399A. Maybe it's the name of the company. Maybe that's why I can't read it well. Anyway, let's load it up. I got shopping at Airsoft Mega Store, and so I got these Golden Ball Pro Slick 12 gram yellow BBs, Golden Ball. You can see there. Usually I've been using Lancer Tactical. I almost feel like it's unfair. Let's look at the barrel material. You know, I mean, it's never advisable to stare at the barrel of a gun, but even though these aren't real guns and they're not toys, oh my goodness. Okay, you really have to be careful with these things. Yeah, that side kind of, oh boy, kind of pops off easily. It's okay though. Already testing for, yeah, you can decock this thing. Okay, but what I wanted to do was look at, oh my god, this is not, you really got to pull it straight back, otherwise you're going to pop the slide off the rails. Okay, so what I want to do is spotlight this thing. That looks like a plastic inner barrel. Hold on, let me get a good look here. For the price point, I can almost guarantee it's going to be plastic. And honestly, like, I'm not even saying that as a negative, it's just an observation, because I've been studying and doing some serious thinking. I think I see a hop up in there too. Okay, and like, there's an advantage of plastic barrels, is that aluminum is subject to corrosion, while plastic doesn't actually have that issue. I mean, it's the same thing with, like, you know, firearm guns, powder actuated guns, as opposed to spring pneumatics or other type of guns, is that steel versus aluminum versus polymer. And like, for example, why does the military use the Sig Sauer 320 and PMags in their firearms? Why does the military do that? Because polymer is in many ways a superior material than aluminum and steel. And so fundamentally, I mean, there might be some kinetic issues as far as the way that plastic BBs interact with a plastic barrel. Maybe the aluminum barrels provide less friction or something. But if you like have good silicone oil, then it shouldn't make a difference, and it's really just about the tolerancing of the barrel. So anyway, the bottom line is, for like longevity, the plastic barrels might actually be better than aluminum barrels. Maybe. You can always put a coating, like the that one that I unboxed, the really nice APS 1 Mark III Grandmaster by Maruzen, that has a special anti-corrosion coating on the barrel, which is really good, because like, I have some guns, I'm not going to bring them out now, some of these have very obvious corrosion in the barrel. It doesn't have a big impact on accuracy, but it would, especially if you're like trying to get the most precision. You don't want your barrel to corrode, obviously. So anyway, I put these golden balls. They're really good. Like, they're smooth. They don't have any visible, you can barely see the mold lines. These are real nice BBs. They're not as slick. Other BBs have more like factory oil on them. These ones are kind of dry, but they're definitely really smooth. They're really round. I'm going to have to do a BB comparison video, because I have a bunch of different types of BBs now, and we can talk about like what's up with those BBs and why some guns, like really it's almost unfair to start with the golden balls. I think, you know, like I love these golden balls, they're really nice. I was impressed. This is my first time trying them and I got them from the new store. Anyway, they're good enough for this gun. As kind of unfair as that is. I'll go ahead and decock it so we get a fresh start. I didn't load this all the way. We're going to count 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. You can probably fit 12 BBs in here, but I'm just going to put 11. Keep it downloaded by one. Whatever. Let's do 12. Like I say, it's kind of late. I don't want to make a bunch of noise. I don't think I'm going to empty this whole mag. This isn't like a super hardcore review, but it... Alright, we got 12 in here. Let's see if it double feeds or anything. I like this checkering. Like a lot of real... Okay, these are real guns. A lot of powder actuated steel other types of guns do not have front strap checkering. And to see this on a gun this cheap is like, you know, what are y'all doing? Oh, my authenticity. You know, we can't bother to do LPI checkering on the front strap, even though the steel or the powder actuated guns have way more recoil and it's way more important to have that front strap checkering. Here's the back checkering, just vertical lines. You know, the front checkering is really like the kind of my preference. You know, everyone has their own preferences about that stuff. Anyway, we've loaded up with 12 rounds. It's not cocked yet. Let's put on our laser. Let's get to shooting. We're almost 20 minutes in. We haven't even shot it yet. Alright, there's my red. There's my little laser pointer. I'm going to take aim. Gosh, I'm going to run out of footage on my camera that's looking at the target. I wonder if the camera will pick up that red laser pointer. Okay, it seems actually high and to the left, just like the laser pointer. Let's try again. There's one thing I like about these low-powered guns is they're quieter. The more I've tried different airsoft guns, the more I appreciate that some of them are louder. Okay, now I think I'm getting a 0. I think I'm going to hit that thing soon. Okay, now that's me. Let's top it off. I have a few loose BBs. This is fun. You know, I've kind of come around to liking these guns that are like kind of cheap and hard to shoot, because like, and by the way, that's another thing you can get spoiled on with airsoft guns. Like, is it cocked or not? Just pull the trigger. Like, don't ever, unless if you're like out of range and pointing the gun in a safe direction, holding it in a safe way, then you can pull the trigger and be like, is it cocked or not? Is there a round in the chamber? Let's find out. Alright, I just need to shoot a bigger target. Okay, that's... I'm shooting at a terrible angle, which is making it that much harder to figure out where my hits are at. Come on. Okay. I've only got 2 rounds left. I guess we have shot through the whole magazine. I give myself excuses. This is not the most consistent, but I have more inconsistent guns. That's fun. I had fun. I did not hit my target, the small one, but I did get an idea of where this thing is hitting. And no, it's not very accurate. It's actually way off to the left. That's fine. I really got this thing mostly for like aesthetics. Because there's other, it looks like a 1911. But it's like a longer slide 1911, which is cool. I wonder how loud that is. There's no way it's that loud. And you know what? It's Saturday too. Well, it's Sunday now. So, interesting gun. Let's see, I can read. Oh, wow. I literally broke, it says, and use easy ice. You gotta read this. You couldn't see it in the bag, but like, never look at the muzzle with your eyes, never shooting at any human or animal. The misspelling on muzzle is kind of funny there. And there's great irony that in this video I'm literally camera spotting the barrel to find out that it is quite very much plastic. I really want to shoot this thing more. I'm going to use different BBs now. I'm going to have to jump off the camera. It's going to make the video horrible. I really want to hit the small target. And this angle is not great for hitting the small target. Even this chair is falling apart, if you can't tell. Not great. So we're going to try shooting without the laser device. Okay. It's just not happening, right? Alright. That was a good run. Speaking of 1911s, I'm going to go ahead and show off the other one, which is going to be like a little sneak preview. Yeah, that's the end of that one for now, and let's see that it wasn't really the gun. Like this gun right here is the only gun that not the only. I have some other really nice guns I could get into when we're talking about accuracy, but this gun is amazing. This is a Wind gun. This is a Wind gun, Sport 601. It has an adjustable hop-up, adjustable sights, which I haven't touched, by the way, which is great. It's great to have the adjustability option for the sights. I have tweaked the hop-up, and the hop-up actually has clicks. You can count the clicks on the hop-up, so you can adjust it and adjust it back to where it was. It's on point. This gun is amazingly accurate. It's heavier trigger pull. Check this out. I'm going to fire it with just the hammer back and watch how this hammer falls when I pull the trigger. Here it is, this nice safety. Not ambidextrous, which I actually like, but watch the hammer. See, that's a crazy sear engagement. Also, this is a functional slide lock. It doesn't lock all the way back, but it locks it so you can you don't want to dry fire nice guns like this. And you can also see in the chamber. I'm not going to do a full review of this. I don't have time. I think I already lost the main camera. Hold on. Whatever. I'm going to shoot that. You're going to hear it. I'm going to shoot one round. This thing shoots 20s. And that one, by the way, is running 12s. But this thing shoots, it came with 20s, and we're shooting 20s out of it. So I've loaded one round, and I'm gonna hit the that coin, which is at about a 45-degree angle, and I'm sitting down on an uncomfortable chair, and I'm gonna hit it with the first shot. Yeah, and that was a horrible shot, by the way. I butchered it. I pulled the sights off. My shot, my follow through, my trigger pull was terrible, and I still hit the coin on the first shot with this thing. This is tight. The slide to frame fit is tight. This gun alone was worth all the money that I spent on Airsoft Megastore and then some. This gun is so nice. Like I said before, this is actually a rival to the APS-1 Mark III Grandmaster. This gun is, in terms of accuracy, like this chrome trigger too, it's super smooth. Even if it's a longer, heavier pull, like this thing is just beautiful, beautiful. I can't say enough nice stuff about it. Great job, Airsoft Megastore. I've never even seen this gun in other stores. The magazine holds 14, 15 rounds depending on how you load it. It's awesome. It's 1911-ish, slightly different grip angle, maybe a little bit wider. Once again, look at this absolutely beautiful checkering on both sides. This is actually a metal weighted piece, just on point. I'm gonna end it there. About 30 minutes into the video, there's a little surprise. Is that super, I knew this gun was gonna be nice, but definitely exceeded my expectations. Here's a sight picture, black rear sight, white dot. All right, y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching.